See what, there we go. I think the sound should be back. So, welcome everybody. A little snafu with sound always happens with OBS. It never quite picks up the sound properly. So, if you are joining, and Tracy, let me know if you can hear the sound now. If you are joining, we're doing one card per person. Going to do some collective readings. Going to also pull a few cards, maybe do an activation, put a little invite out there for some of my TikTok viewers because the studio is down. I generally do a live on TikTok because it's a little bit easier to deal with, but since they've been having a snafu with the U.S. government, uh, we're going to jump on live for a little bit. So if anybody has any questions, please do put, thank you, Tracy, for confirming. If you have any questions, just put them into the comment window, one question per person. All I ask is that you like, follow, share, and subscribe. And at the same time, please just don't spam the feed. I get that a lot on TikTok. There's so many people that just browse and they answer the question over and over and over again, and it just kills the feed, and I don't get to keep, it distracts me. I'm not able to connect to that energy. Good. I'm glad. Thank you, Amy, for confirming as well. And so for our first collective energy, I've got Queen of Cups, right? The Queen of Cups, compassion, comfort, calm, maturing, healing, emotionally stable, intuitive, and caring. And so seems like for the collective right now, things are going to calm down a little bit. The collective has been kind of in a high anxiety mode. I'd say probably for the last 2 weeks. There's been a lot of issues. The government's been trying to stir a lot of stuff up by having the snafu with TikTok. And there's a lot of people, just worried about the election. All things are going to come out just fine. You just have to find your own grounding inside of yourself and don't allow those outside energies to kind of, push you in a direction that you don't want to be. And so let's see if we get a couple more energies. And then for those of you who do want to have a question, please do put it into the comment window your question. Just ask it once. I'll try to get to as many people as I can. It's free, one question per person. And so Spirit's also giving us the Hierophant, right, which is, basically, I call this one, this is sometimes the priest card. Uh, I feel that this one is more of a balance card. Things are going to balance out properly. A lot of wisdom coming in with this card. And that's from us getting out of that anxiety energy. And at the same time, we have the Emperor upside down, which sometimes means that domineering, lack of control, right? The emperor is all about control. This is somebody who's trying to control rather than having a good control on things. And so for all these three cards, I think I'm going to move this one over here. Get out of that energy of that, collective that's been kind of anxiety ridden, and really bring into your intuition and to your emotions into a balance. And I feel that that's where we need to be as a collective over the next couple days. So with that, any questions? I'm going to stay on for a few minutes, see if I get some people jumping on for a few questions. Otherwise, I'll pull a few more collective energies and see if we can get anybody in here. And so let's see if we can get some inspirational messages from the foxes. This is Silver Fox Spiritual. So let's see what those collective energies, what the foxes want to give everybody. Is from one of my favorite new decks I got. It's called the Fox in the Box. Obviously, I am Silver Fox, so Fox in the Box has a nice affinity for me. And so let's see what we have in the energies. What do the foxes want to tell the collective today? And the foxes want to say, nurture hope. Hope is the beacon that guides us through the darkest nights. Nurture it and let its light lead you forward, right? And so our foxes, I'm going to hold it up in front of my face here so you can see it. And I'll put it down on the screen, right? And the fox is saying that, there's hope. You guys may feel things are a little bit bleak right now. I mean, you look at our prices of food, you look at the price of energy, it's a deep freeze, it's snowing, like tundra out there by me. But you know what? Sun shines the next day. It's not always going to be dark. You got to find that light within yourself and find that hope. And as you find that hope, the foxes are telling you, things are going to get better. So hope that resonates with somebody here. And are we going to get anybody with questions, or are we just going to kind of just have a few people in here? And so for those of you who are just joining, please like, follow, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you have a question, there's no charge for questions today. I might even do one or two mini light language activations if I feel so called to, or if somebody needs something urgently. All I ask is that you put it into the chat window. And while I'm waiting for some people to come on board, what I'm going to do is we're going to play a little game. I did this on TikTok and they really liked it. We're going to do a pick a pile. And so you don't need to, I don't need to know the question that you want to ask. What we're going to do is we're going to ask a yes or no question. And we're going to let you use your own intuition to actually come up with the answer, right? So I'm going to pick some cards here. I'm going to put 3 cards from the deck here, and it's going to be a yes or no answer. I'm going to go put some crystals on it so you can identify the piles a little bit easier. And so let me get 1, 2, let's see if I have, I've got 3 right here. So I have 3 crystals right here. So I have on the screen yellow, I have a red, and I have kind of an orange. It's not truly an orange, close enough. And so what we're going to do is we're going to think of a question we want a yes or no answer for, right? And we're going to tune into our own intuition. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pick the pile that is the answer to our question by ourselves. And I'll reveal it in about 10 seconds or so. I'm going to give everybody a chance to find a yes or no question that they want an answer to. And then I'm going to have you tune into yourself and ask yourself, here's my question, what's the answer? And then tell me which, tell yourself what pile it is, 1, 2, or 3. So 1, 2, or 3. Tell yourself which pile it is, or if you resonate with colors, yellow, red, or orange, and pick your thing. So let's get our question in our mind, and let's pick the pile. I've picked my pile. Has everybody picked their pile? So we're going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And let's go reveal the answer. So if you pick pile number 1, your answer is a yes. Ripe for the picking, perfect timing. Get ready. So this is a big yes for you guys. Perfect timing. So if you pick pile number 2, your answer is yes. Connect to new possibilities, transition smoothly. You've picked pile number 3. Your answer is no. Storm too violent, shelter needed. So these are the answers. So if you pick this pile, it's a no. This pile is a yes. And this pile here is a big yes. So hopefully that makes sense to whoever has tuned into their intuition. And with that, let's see if we have any questions. If anybody does have any questions or needs an activation, please do let me know. I'm going to pull a few more cards. It seems like not really having a lot of people out browsing the internet today. Maybe I'll try a little bit later tonight, but seems like we're not getting too many people jumping on. So I'm going to give everybody a few seconds to see where they are, whether they want to put a question in. I'm going to pull some collective energies. I want to see what the soul beasts want to give us. So let's see what's going on inside of that collective as well. So Spirit, and how are you, Earth Angel? Let's find out if Alex feels feels a connection for you. So I'm gonna, Earth Angel, I'm gonna pull you some love cards. Let's see what that love energy looks like. We're gonna ask the romance angels what's going on with you and Alex. And so let's see what they're going to say. So, Earth Angel and Alex, what is the energies, please, Spirit? Okay, come on, I want to see definitive cards. Okay. So, Earth Angel, we got a few cards here. Let's look at what came out for you. So, one thing Spirit's saying to you is you need to love yourself first, right? And this is very important if you're trying to attract a new person. It's about your love, how you feel about yourself. And Spirit's saying free yourself. And there's some codependency issues coming through here. However, there's a potential of passion. So if I was going to answer that, Spirit's saying don't worry about Alex at this point. You got to worry about your own connection to yourself first, because this codependency can screw things up, and you really want to fix that first before you get into this, because otherwise, what's going to happen is going to be a recipe for disaster. I mean, I hope it makes sense to you. It's never an easy message to deliver, but you have to get into that place of self-love, because if you're not, then nobody else is going to be attracted to you if you can't even attract yourself, right? So please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. And also go on my channel, Silver Fox Spiritual. You're on it now. Go to the videos I have in my library. It's over 500, and I have a lot on self-love and abandonment, codependencies, all those kind of things. And we start with healing our heart and healing our connection to ourselves. And as we connect to ourselves more, then we attract the love that truly we want. Because we don't want to be in that place of lack. And the place of lack is when we're just constantly seeking love, but we can't be with ourselves first. So I hope that makes sense. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. And do we have any more questions? Otherwise, I'm just going to pull some collectives from the spirit animals. We'll see what they want to tell the collective. Just ask that if you do get a question, you follow, share, like, subscribe, and we'll go from there. Right. So let's see where we are today. And you're welcome, Earth Angel. So with that, let's see what the spirit beasts want to say for us today. Looks like YouTube always has such a delay. I get a lot quicker response from TikTok. It's kind of why I go on TikTok more, because such a delay between responses and people being able to see what I put out there. So let us look at the beasts. Let's see what the soul beasts want to say to us. And so we have two that came out, and this one's came out in so many reads yesterday in my TikTok live, the noble peacock, right? And Spirit's saying, really be in your kind of inner peacock. And what is a peacock? Why do they know it? Because they're out there. They're that beautiful feather. They're very proud about what they're doing. They're primping, right? This is the look at me kind of energy, and you want to have that, right? Really be proud of who you are and what you are, and Spirit's saying that to you. And then the other one I have that came out, which is the purifying frog, rebirth, cleansing, revitalization. Let go of the past, accept new beginnings, and find the path to a new start. And so this one here is an interesting one too, because it's telling us that, hey, there's energies, and I did an earlier energy read. I don't think anybody could hear it because the sound was out, but effectively, there was a lot of anxiety going into the collective last week or two. The Spirit's saying, get out of that anxiety, get out of that chaos from last week's energies. A lot of worry about TikTok, a lot of worry about the election, a lot of worries in general over the last month or so. You know what? Tomorrow's a new day, and it's a new beginning. It's time to release whatever that past has had a hold on you, and really get into that place of allowing a new beginning to come in, because it's a choice, right? You can choose to stay in the past, but it's never going to help you move forward, right? So I hope that makes sense. And do we have anybody that would like a card? Please let me know and put it into the comment window. Otherwise, I'm going to pull some collective money. Let's see which one I want to use. I'm going to pull some collective clarifying life situations around uh, abundance and money. Let's see what's going on in the energies for the collective. And like I say, it seems like it's a quiet night tonight. Don't get generally as many people on YouTube when I go live. That's why I go live on TikTok. If I could get people to put their notifications on YouTube a little bit more, they'll know when I go live. And it's TikTok, I get hundreds and not thousands of live people. But this is my backup when TikTok has its little brain farts like it did yesterday and this morning. So with that, let's see what's going on with the collective for the place of money and abundance, employment, spirit. What do you want to tell the collective? What they need to know in this now moment? Too many cards, spirit. I'll take the one that just fell in my lap. But I'm not taking a pile like that. So let's see what else we have here, spirit. Anything else collective needs to know in this now moment? Okay, we got a few things coming out here. And so let's see what we have. So the first one we have is power play, covertly manipulating the situation behind the scenes, uh, guiding the course of events, right? So Spirit's saying that, stay calm because there's somebody doing a lot of manipulation around the back of the scenes. You see that with TikTok, right? You knew they were never going to turn it off 100%. This makes too much money. So it was a game being played, possibly for advertisement. Who knows why? But it's outside of our control. So don't stay calm. Just be in that good energy, right? Money waves. The waves of greed are perilous and deep. Avoid the lure of quick gain. And again, Spirit's saying get out of that space where you're so far into greed that you're allowing these things to control your life. Spirit's also saying reflection, right? The mirror shows you the whole, but not the whole, but a fraction of the true self lies beneath the surface, right? And so Spirit is telling you dig deeper, discover your hidden self. So go within, start some reflection. Mind your step. Unpredictable situations could lead to falls. Exercise caution, assess risks, right? Again, because somebody's controlling it behind the scenes. Same thing with this greed. Get out of that space because it's only going to cause you a lot of headache, right? Sleep or stumble. Choose sleep, sidestep regret, right? Without sufficient rest, you might falter in your next critical reaction. And this is why you're minding your step. You've got to be really alert. That's Spirit saying it. Be alert. Look deeper beneath the surface. Don't allow this game to control you. Inner connection. Listen to your inner voice, right? And in decision making, daily interactions, trust your intuition. Why? You're going to need it because somebody's playing games on the outside. And last but not least, celebration. A celebration is coming that will act as a catalyst for your personal growth. Utilize this momentum. So if you can use these tools that Spirit's telling you here and get out of this power play, well, then guess what? You're going to have a reason to celebrate. So it looks like I'm not having too many viewers on here tonight. So I'm gonna been on here probably about 20 minutes, 15 minutes. I'm gonna kick off. It doesn't look like a lot of people are staying in and watching stuff for the evening. I might pop on a little bit later when everybody's done dinner. But with that, I'd like to thank everybody who did stop in, who did get a card, and let's see, maybe we'll pop on a little bit later today. Cheers. Have a great day.